Hey, good evening. What's going on, everybody? Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram of Blitzball Champ Gaming here. I wanted to get on here and make a video and kind of give my thoughts. I know a couple of my friends have really asked me to give my input and thoughts on this recent revealed information about supposedly an upcoming new Virtua Fighter reboot. Apparently, there is information from this account on X that made a thread and is loaded with information. Now, mind you, before I get into this, do know that it's been a long time since I've even played Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown. As a matter of fact, the last live stream that I did of VF Arena was 9 months ago, on the anniversary of Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. And to be honest with you, I've stepped away because VF Arena was draining me. It was really draining me, and I had to get away. So I do apologize to a lot of those out there that have been wondering where I've been when it comes to Virtua Fighter. Do I still play and whatnot? Like I said, I've just been focused on a lot of other content, pro wrestling stuff, and just like I said, keeping up doing the VF arenas really just drained me. It drained me. So, not saying that I didn't have fun, but it became more of a chore. So I had to step away. Will I ever get back into it? I honestly, yes, but as far as when, I have no idea. I can't really give an answer on that, but at some point I'll get back into it. But being that I do still love Virtua Fighter, especially VF4, VF4 Evo that is, I know a lot of other VF fans have been talking about this information, so it was mentioned to me by some of my friends, so I figured, well, I might as well give my thoughts on this. But let me show y'all something. Check this out. So this was the account that provided this info. This at MBKKSSTBHZ5, whatever this is. Don't know who it is, but word is supposedly this is a knowledgeable source. But y'all already know how I feel about a lot of this stuff. I mean, I feel like we've been led on so many times as far as a new VF that I'm not biting. I'm not biting until there's a trailer. There's an official trailer before I get any sort of excited, hype, whatever. I'm sorry. I can't give into unknown anymore. Like, I need something official before my eyes. So that's where I'm at when it comes to VF. Because I've been led on and I've gotten excited too much and too early and ended up being disappointed by this. So, just saying. But let me go through and read this info from this tweet. Starts off saying Virtua Fighter, and there's a lot of bullet points. So it says here, and apparently this account has done this sort of thing with a bunch of other games that are upcoming projects as well, so to speak. But it says Virtua Fighter. It is online and esports focused and has online and offline modes, including customization modes. There are new characters with a modern art style and character artists. It is a game concept that changed many times since 2021 up to now. Well, I know when it came to the offline modes and customization modes, I mean, this is something that I definitely enjoyed with VF4 Evo, especially going through the quest mode and stuff and outfitting your characters, which, you know, Final Showdown did a good job of that, you know, especially with the offline and online. Ultimate Showdown, I feel like, kind of took a decline on the customization stuff because you didn't get to keep a lot of the costumes and items and stuff from Final Showdown, which I thought they were going to include at some point, but they haven't done so, so I'm just saying. Let's see. New characters with a modern art style and character artists. And then it starts getting into, I guess, details of what this upcoming one will have, or supposed rumored upcoming reboot. Whether it's a clean reboot or VF6 or what. Anyway, it says streaming and spectating implementation is an important part of this title and super game concept. I assume it means like being able to capture replays and also making it streamer friendly. So it's kind of an interesting idea. Very interesting idea. It is a reboot of the Virtua Fighter series in development by current Virtua Fighter staff. It is a title releasing on all major platforms with crossplay and rollback. Really? Really? A VF game with rollback and crossplay on all major platforms. Now, all major platforms. So if that's the case, then I'm thinking PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. At least those three. Switch, I don't see it. I don't see how it could really work out well on the Switch. But when I hear this, I immediately think PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. And if it's going to be able to cross-play with all three of those and has rollback, I don't know. I don't know. This is a lot of like positive words, but like I said, I don't like being led on. And it's nothing official. So, that's a lot of big talk. I'm just saying. It's a lot of big talk. A reboot by the current Virtua Fighter staff, releasing on all major platforms, with crossplay and rollback. So it's a lot of talk. Let's continue. Says this is a Virtua Fighter title that is developed to be a modern competitor to Street Fighter and Tekken with esports concepts and mechanics that are similar to current Street Fighter and other fighting games. It is a concept that evolved a lot. A modern competitor to Street Fighter and Tekken with esports concepts and mechanics. Let me emphasize, it said esports concepts and mechanics that are similar to current Street Fighter and other fighting games. That info's kind of scary. because Virtua Fighter is very unique, and it should stay unique. In all honesty, I think it should keep the same frame of gameplay, especially when it comes to the VF triangle, punch, kick, guard, those type of mechanics. Like, if they're going to throw in some, like, Tekken Rage mode or Fireball crap, then it's really going to make the game look bad. It's going to totally change the dynamic of gameplay. And it's going to not feel like a Virtua Fighter game. So I really hope they don't alter that in any way, shape, or form. If they can enhance it, sure. But Virtua Fighter needs to stay unique. That's what made it so good. That's what made it more realistic compared to a lot of these other fighting games. I'm just saying. Let's continue. It says, and there is all new main story and side stories with brand new characters. Okay, let me just play along with this. All new main story and side stories with brand new characters. Okay, how exactly are they going to portray that? Like, are they going to have an actual story mode? Because, I mean, we all know Virtua Fighter does have a story, has, like, backstory and all that for each character. But it makes me wonder, would this reboot actually have a story mode for each character to go through? Like, a golden path for each character. And then brand new characters. To be honest, I don't expect many. I really don't. Because, I mean, when you look about it, each game going forward, they've only added, like, maybe at the most 2, maybe 3 new characters along the way. I mean, that's all I'm saying. So, I know between 4 and 5, they just added 2, the Eileen and El Blaze. And then from 5 to 5R and or Final Showdown, I mean, they brought back Taka Arashi and added John Kujo. I mean, if they do add new characters, like, I don't expect many. Like, if anything, 2. But see, it also makes me wonder, like, what are they going to do with the story? Because if this is a clear reboot, then I assume everybody that we know of will be in there. Whereas if they're continuing with the story, I would think that characters like Lao Chan and Shun Di would no longer be here because of their, old age. But if this is a complete reboot, then, then I can expect it to be different. But yeah. Let's keep going. It says, and there is an evolution of ranked matches that is similar to modern fighting games. This is a title that is focusing on scaling with the player and their play styles when they play online. That's big talk. That's really big talk. Because one thing that I wasn't a fan of with Ultimate Showdown, I don't think it consistently scaled to your playstyle or rank. I still feel like it was random. It would kind of hit that general area, but at any given time, you could be like a dang-on conqueror, or shoot, a rainbow rank, and be pinned and be put up against somebody that's like a bronze rank or a silver rank, just randomly, So I don't think it was really consistent. Not only that, I didn't like the fact that, if you had players blocked, that it would still pair you against them sometimes. And then not only that, I don't think it did a good job with scaling based on connection. So we'll see. But that's a pretty big promise. That's a pretty big promise. But we'll see what happens. Let's continue. Says Daishi Odashima is involved in this project. The RGG studio assisted with the development. The main concept is Battle Universe. It is an open space where you can spectate fights. And apparently development began in 2021, but early ideas for this title go back to almost 10 years ago. Really? Really? Well, I don't know much about this Battle Universe, but open space where you can spectate fights. I guess that it kind of makes me think of maybe how the Battle Hub is in Street Fighter 6. I don't know. But I don't know. Just that's kind of what it made me think about. And then it finishes by saying it is a reboot title with the goal of making Virtua Fighter a popular series worldwide. But it is also Virtua Fighter 6. This is the sequel to Virtua Fighter 5. The development team has carefully improved and implemented new fighting techniques inspired by other games. So if this is a sequel to 6, or a sequel to 5, I'm sorry, like, it makes me wonder how far in the timeline are they going with this? Because I would think, like I said before, Lao Chan, who is sick, who has the sickness, and Shun Di, who's like even older than Lao Chan. I mean, you would think they wouldn't still be able to fight by that time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, and like I said, as far as new characters, how many new characters are we talking? Are we talking 1, 2? I mean, how big of a roster are you going to make? So, that's another thing it kind of makes me wonder. But yeah, it's a lot of information, but it just, going through it, it's promising, but like I said, it's hard for me to get excited because we've been led on many, many times. I mean, after all, look at the trend. I mean, VF5 had 5 Vanilla, 5R, Final Showdown, and Ultimate Showdown. Like, it had 4 iterations. It didn't need 4 iterations. I'm just saying. Like, while other fighting games were going further in the timeline, this kept getting iterations. VF4 got 3 iterations. Vanilla, Evo, and Final Tune. So, it's just hard for me to get hyped right now. It's really hard. So, hopefully that'll change. And they get to the point where they officially announce a trailer, official announcement, whatever. But for me to be sold on this being a reality, it's got to be an official trailer. Otherwise, I am not budging. I don't care how accurate this may look or sound. I can't do it. I can't do it until it's official announcement with trailer. Even if it's a teaser. That's what I need to see in order for me to be hyped about this. Because don't get me wrong, this all sounds promising. I'll give it that. It all sounds promising. But I gotta keep it real with y'all. It's hard for me to be hyped right now. It's really hard. Because I felt like we've been teased and tricked too many times up to now. So that's just where I'm at with this. But as time passes, we'll see if this turns out to be a reality or not. That's all I can say. So I just leave it at that. But that's all I'll say. But let me know what y'all's thoughts are about this. Do you believe any of this? Does any of this make you hyped for a Virtua Fighter 6 reboot, sequel, whatnot? Let me know how y'all feel. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, I'm Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed week, and I will see y'all very soon in the next video and or live stream. Peace out.